So, as I prep for going to Missouri for the TMOT, me and the stepson have been getting our bikes ready. And I was telling some family about that, and they were kind of excited about it and interested to see what I was doing. And they had said, you should make a video showing what all you've been able to pack on that bike. So yeah, this is kind of a basic overview of the kit that I got for this. So essentially I've got my trusty old 3-person tent that fits up in my tail box. Just an old Ozark trail that I've had for, I don't know, 15, 16 years. And then of course, you know, solar battery pack up in here, bungee cords of all sorts of types, zip ties, basic toolkit, inch pound torque wrench, tire pressure gauge, wrenches, you know, a couple rags, of course, some Tylenol, spare pair of glasses, all the basics, which is stuff I normally keep on here. Anyway, then on this side, over here, I've got my air compressor, battery charger, quick jump pack for the bike. In the event that it dies, it also functions as a phone charger if I need to plug in a USB cable or anything like that. Normally I keep this up in the tail box, but with the tent it has to go to a side box or side bag. So for now, that's how I do that. Then I've got a collapsible cooler to save space. I've got a chair. This thing's cool. So this is a portable chair, and it is something I use all the time. Super compact. I'll fold that out here in a minute and show you how that works. Then I got my frog togs, of course, some water protection in case it rains while we're out at the campsites. Also, tools are going to move up to the front. I'm ordering 2 bags that go on the crash bars right here. So I'm going to keep some heavier tools up front, keep the weight distributed over the front tire, because we're going to be getting into dirt and gravel stuff. Bought this chair, just like the rest of my camping gear, with the idea of lightweight, small equipment. So like the air mattress, super light. The chair, small, packable, easy to throw in the tail box or elsewhere. So that was the goal here. Is it going to be the most comfortable chair compared to my rocking chairs that I have that are camping ones? No, of course not. But it's portable. It gets the job done. Easy to pack, easy to stow away, easy to put together as well. So this one, cannot say enough good things. I've had it now for about a year. It's still in excellent condition. So we throw it together like this. You pop this out in a moment. And if I remember right, pop this up here, this up here, and pop this one here and that one there. Then extend this out the rest of the way. Boom. And now I have a little camping chair. Kick my feet out, sit next to the campfire. It's perfect. It's lightweight. Like I said, easily packable. I just carry it on the bike all the time with me. But like everything else, for the purpose of the moto camping and the TMOT, which we're going to camp while we do this, we're not going to stay at hotels or anything. We're going to actually go out and camp. The whole idea and principle is, what gear can I get on here that's light, easy to pack, simple to use? I don't want anything complicated. I don't want, you know, the air mattress is a great example. I didn't want to get an air mattress that requires an actual electric or battery powered pump, because then in order to sleep comfortably, you're relying on the fact that your campsite is going to have an electric hookup. Well, I don't want to have to deal with all that. I just kick the crap out of this one. You literally just stomp on it for a minute or so and it's inflated. And you pop the valve on the other side and you deflate it, roll it up and throw it back in the bike. And then over here, I've got, you know, extra pair of heavy winter gloves, some other basic stuff. This is where all my laundry, extra pairs of clothes, those kind of things will go. So yeah, essentials, basically. Change of clothes, change of socks. If I have space, maybe even a pair of Crocs or something to throw on after I've been riding all day and take my riding boots off. So that's basic kit in there. I've got this dry bag that I bought. This holds my tarp, my air mattress, and my sleeping, not my sleeping bag. I already said sleeping bag. It holds my air mattress. That thing is cool. Kick down on it. Takes about 60 seconds and it's fully inflated. And then it folds up, and I was shocked about this, with how tiny it folds up. Let me get it out of here, which is of course going to be a struggle. There we go. Folds up that small. My hand for reference there. I mean, that's not all that big once folded, but it's comfortable enough. I've taken a nap on it. I've used it in my office to test out after work. Go pop over for a nap and relax. So keeping that in the dry bag. Those things are essentials that I'll pop out, basically my tent and all that stuff when I first get to camp. Throw down my tarp, my air mattress, once I get the tent put together, and then throw my sleeping bag in there. Also, this bag has enough space to take and throw in a pillow, a full-size queen pillow. So that's nice. Makes sleeping very comfortable. Doesn't add a lot of weight to the back. I mean, this bag is pretty light, even once the air mattress is in there and the pillow. So for now, that just goes right behind me on the bike as I'm riding along to my destination. We had intended on going to Carlisle Lake this weekend, but overnight temps were just a little too low for my comfort level, and had a couple other things come up. So didn't wind up doing that. However, that's kind of the basic overview. I need to still grab a lighter, you know, out of my tool chest. And then aside from that, it's pretty much it. Keeping it basic, keeping it simple. For the purpose of going to Carlisle, you know, it's just to test out the gear while everything is loaded on the bike. Once we go to the TMOT, we're actually going to be loaded up fully with gear and out on the trails. Looks like we're going to hit roughly 370 miles worth of dirt and gravel on that journey. So that's going to be some great practice before we get to the BDR stuff next year over in hopefully Colorado and Wyoming. So again, I do plan on getting the crash bar bags. That's on the list. I'm getting some Tusk D-Sport tires at some point, so I need to get a set of spoons, get those mounted up and swap them out from the factory rubber. And then last thing is going to be the engine guard here. It's plastic, you know, for the purpose of the roads on the TMOT stuff over in Missouri, it's fine. We're not going to be going over any really tough terrain. It's all just gravel roads, nothing too wild like we'll find up in Colorado or Wyoming. But yeah, that's kind of my last parts upgrade on the bike itself. So yeah, I don't know. Today though, later today, I'm going to go up to Cahokia Mounds with the wife. We're going to film up there, check out the area. I've never been up there, despite living in this area for 20 plus years. Got here freshman year, high school, and I don't know, just never went on one of those trips with the school or anything. I think they did that in junior high years. And then life became apparent, and things moved too quick, and all of a sudden just years and years pass. So anyway, that's it. That's how I got everything packed on here. I probably am going to shuffle some stuff around just to get the weight lower and closer to the front. Like I might actually swap my clothes and stuff into the top box and then bring tools down into the front of these bags or something. We'll see how it feels once fully weighted down. So far I've been driving around in town, leaving the Moto bags on there, partially loaded up. Like I said, a little more weight on the other side because you got the exhaust weight on this side, so to keep it balanced, put more on the left side. And still rides totally normal, totally fine. It's light enough. So the only additional weight would be a pillow and the tent, because I'm not keeping that in there full time, and the lighter. But yeah, that's the overview. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Outside of that, love you guys. Take it easy, keep both wheels down, and ride safe.